Hello everyone. We move to the last part of cell organelles. That is, today in this session we are going to discuss about what is vacuole, what is cytoskeleton, and finally we'll differentiate between plant cell and animal cell. So, if you clearly see a plant cell or an animal cell under microscope, you will see something transparent inside it. In the animal cell, this transparent structure will be small in size and few in number, whereas whereas in plant cell, it is as large as you see on the screen. So, vacuoles are the blank looking structures present both in plant cell and animal cells. They are large in size in plant cell. Please remember, plant cells have to store anything because it does not move from one place to another. But if animal cell is short of something, the animals can go in search of energy from one place to another. Hence, it does not require many vacuoles. But plants require many vacuoles. These are transparent structures present, and it is said that it is filled with liquid which has some nutrients in it. So this liquid which is present in the vacuole is said to be cell sap. Okay, the liquid which is present in the vacuole is said to be cell sap. The cell sap consists of nutrients, it consists of water, it consists of food. Okay, in addition to this, it also consists of waste. Okay, if the cell has any kind of waste, it cannot keep it like this. Like if we have all the waste in our house, we do not throw it everywhere, right? We throw it directly in the dustbin. That is the you can say a vacuole for our house. In the same way, in the cell also, the waste has to be kept somewhere so that as and when the time comes, it has to be excreted out of the cell. So where is the waste stored? The waste is stored in vacuole. In addition to waste, at some other place in the vacuole, it also stores nutrients, water, food, etc. So that when the cell is in need of the energy, it can use this. It is said that in plant cell, it occupies 90% of the space. So whenever if you want to differentiate between a plant cell and an animal cell, you will see a large vacuole, whereas in animal cell, you will see small vacuoles like this. Okay, so remember that point of difference. That is all about vacuole. So vacuole is generally present to store waste as well as food, whereas leucoplast only stores food in plant cells. Okay, moving to the next, cytoskeleton. Now, for anything like you have seen our windows, we have grills outside our windows. Why? To protect our house from any kind of damage, any kind of foreign particle entering in. In the same way, you have a structure which gives shape and structure to the cell. Okay, it gives shape and structure to the cell, also provides mechanical support to the cell. Like we have skeleton all over our body which gives shape and structure to our body. Imagine if we don't have skeleton, we will just be a mass of cell, right? In the same way, if I have this cell, I have to maintain this oval shape. What will I do? I will have some cylindrical structures like this over it. In addition to the cylindrical structures, I will have some small thin thread-like structures also, which will bind everything. And because of this mesh-like structure which is present, right, I can keep the shape of my cell intact. So these thin structures are said to be microfilaments, whereas these are said to be microtubules. This microtubules and microfilaments gives structure to the cell. Okay. Now let's talk about the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Few of the differences we already discussed when we were discussing about cell organelles. So let's see the structural difference between a plant cell. This is a plant cell, this is an animal cell. Plant cell is generally said to be square in shape. So whenever we draw a plant cell, we generally draw it square or rectangle shape, whereas an animal cell is drawn oval or circle in shape. Okay, So please remember this point. The structural difference, the first structural difference is cell wall is present in plant cell, whereas it is absent in animal cell. If you remember, we talk about two doors present. So two doors, you can see that this is an internal wall present and this is an external wall present. So the external wall is said to be cell wall and it is present only in plant cell. If you see the animal cell, there is only one wall present. Hence it is said that there is no cell wall in animal cell where there is cell wall present in plant cell. Centrosome is absent. Centrosome is present. Centrosome is basically a structure present in the nucleus which helps in division of the cell. So this is absent in the plant cell where it is present in an animal cell. Vacuoles, you see a large vacuole present, because of which the nucleus also shifts to the side in the plant cell. As we discussed, there is one large vacuole present in plant cell, one or more, whereas in animal cells you will have very small and temporary vacuoles which may destroy as the cell becomes older. Then we also discussed about plastids. It is said that plastids contain only in plant cell and there is no plastids in animal cells, right? What about quantitative difference? It is said that plant cells are large with you have distinct outlines and animal cells are small with less distinct boundaries. Cytoplasm is not dense. Not dense means what? Here the cytoplasm is less. Why? Because most of the space is occupied by vacuoles and different cell organelles. Here the cytoplasm is more and granular. Granular means it has pieces inside of nutrients, biomolecules you can say. Why? Because the vacuoles are large, organelles are also there which are less in number. You just have plastids, you do not have plastids, more vacuoles, and hence here there is more cytoplasm. And hence it is said that there is a thin lining of cytoplasm mostly pushed towards a periphery. Periphery means the borders. Here you have cytoplasm almost in the entire cell. So that is a basic difference between cell wall. Very important difference is cell wall, vacuoles, plastids, and then you have to talk about size and cytoplasm. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. Please do like my channel and subscribe if you really like my videos. Thank you so much.